Hello, children. I hope you're doing well. Today, we're going to start a little project about your future self, about stuff you'd like in your life. We're going to do a Google slide because it's very important for you guys to understand that getting an idea nowadays of what you want as you grow up, you become my age, you become your parents' age, and how much doing well in regards to your educational life will help you achieve that. So, as always, it can be in whatever folder it's in for the week, I'll tell you. We're going to start by going into this folder, and here's the assignment. You're going to create a Google slide about certain desires and wants you have for your life when you grow up. I'm going to show you what it looks like. So my future self, what I want, I'm going to make it a little bigger. Not that way. I don't want me bigger. I want the screen bigger. I don't want me. Oh, not me. There we go. Okay. So let's start off with my future self, what I want. Job, occupation, profession. I want to be blank because reasons. Again, you can do more than one if you like. But then below this, you're going to insert a picture of the job you want. Now, I've created one of these myself. Let me go into it. I'm going to show you how I did it. Then you're going to do homes. I want what type of home? Maybe you want a mansion. Maybe you want a rancher. Maybe you want an apartment. Maybe you want a condo. Maybe you want a studio apartment. You can do more than one. Why do you want this certain type home? Vehicle or vehicles. I want a blank because, again, reason. You can do more than one. Again, I want you to tell me what you want. Why specifically do you want that? Again, rationalize, justify your thought process about why you want something that you want. I'm going to fill up my tea. And then places to live. Places to live. I want to live in because, again, reason. You can do more than one. What city do you want to live in? Maybe it's a state you want to live in. Maybe there's a couple places you want to live in. Again, if you think this is the profession you have, you're going to be able to afford to live in multiple cities, to live somewhere in the winter, somewhere in the summer. Then tell me why. Why do you want to live in these places? And again, you guys are going to put pictures. I'm going to teach you how to do that. Wants. What I mean by wants is that besides the necessities of a vehicle, a home, a city, a job, what are like some specific wants? Like if you have what's known as disposable income that based off your budget that you can say, oh, you know what? I really want this item. Again, why? You can have multiple of these. If you need to create multiple slides for this, you may. Meaning that if you have a plethora of things you want, you can create extra slides to this. You could say, I'm going to create a new slide right under it, and then that's what you would put. Okay. So if you want to add a slide, you guys can add a slide. Again, if you want to go more into your wants, and then after that, you guys are going to create a works cited page for your pictures. I'm going to teach you how to do that. I'm going to just delete that slide because we don't need it right now. And then after this, I'm going to create another video because you guys are going to write a short little essay about knowing what you want to do as far as your job, as far as vehicles you want, as far as house you want, as far as, again, amenities, desires that you want. How is doing well in education starting now going to get you there? What are you going to do to make sure you achieve these things? So, I'm going to go to mine because I created one. My future self, what I want. Some of the stuff I already am. Some of these things I still want. Like I said, I want to be and already am an ELA teacher because I love to read and write. I also want to be a published poet because I love to read and write poetry. So I went on the internet, and if I just went into my Google search, I just said ELA teacher, and then what I did is I went to images. And so I found this image. I went and I hit save image as. And you guys are going to save these pictures. I want you to call them something depending on you. Like I called mine ELA teacher. If I look at my downloads, like here's the PNG I saved. And then eventually what I want you guys to do, because you guys need to be able to copy the link addresses, is you click on it. If you click again, it'll tell you where you got something, where you retrieve this picture. I'm going to show you what to do on that in just a minute. And then I did the same thing with the little poet picture. I stayed in Google Images. I typed in the word poet. That's what I took this one right here from it. And then homes, I said, I want this type of house because, I have my house. I'm not going to tell you where I live. This house is actually my grandparents' house that my mom grew up in, and that when my parents were working full time, my brothers and I would go to. So this is actually a picture of my grandparents' house that they haven't lived in since, oh God. God, you guys are gonna make me do math. Probably about 2008. Now they're both passed away, but so this house hasn't been around like that. So again, I want this. For me, I want just a normal, just small house because being a single person, I don't need a lot of room. I need a probably 2 or 3 bedroom house, 1 bathroom, kitchen. I don't need much. Vehicles. I want a Ford Ranger because I need a truck, and I've always had great luck with Fords. I don't care if you people don't like Fords. I don't want to hear you kids in class. Oh, Fords are stupid. Dodge is great. Oh, no, Chevy. Oh, yeah, you guys can have your opinions, but I like Ford more. So again, I went and found a picture of Ford Ranger, and I really like an orange one. Me, orange stuff with Broncos. I also would like an 85 AMC Eagle because my grandpa Carrera, the person whose this house was, had one and I loved it. It was a 4x4 car. I feel they're fun to drive. I used to love that car growing up. Grandpa would take us to school, and when we would drive down Jones, he'd yell, "Dip!" And instead of slowing down, he'd speed up. And we used to love it. That car was so much fun. Love to have one of those. Places to live. I want to live in Pueblo, Colorado because it's nice. It's a nice big little town. I can get anywhere I want in 15 minutes. For those of us who always grew up in Pueblo, we understand it's not the swankiest place to live. There's not much to as kids, but when you get to our age, your parents and my age, it's a nice little town to live. So again, you're going to put a picture in. And then I did mine once. I want an office with a collection of poetry books because I love to read and write poetry. So again, here's a picture I took and put in there. Again, I will have a home office in my house. And I'm going to make sure I have a 2 or 3 bookcases, one of them with just regular books, probably a couple more with poetry. I also want a weight bench and weights to get in shape, which in my house, my spare bedroom, it's no longer going to be a spare bedroom. There's no point for me to have 2 bedrooms. I'm going to make it into an exercise room and have something like this. Finally, I want a Golden Tee arcade unit with a 65-inch TV because someone's got a typo. Because I'd love to have this awesome arcade in my house and not have to go anywhere to play it. I love golf, and that Golden Tee arcade game is so much fun. So then after that, I have to move my head. You guys are going to create a works-cited page for your pictures. So what you would do, and I'm going to show you how to do it. I'll mess with the one I did. You're going to take, and well, let's do the poets. I'm going to click on it. I'm going to remove it. I'm going to show you guys how to do this. So when I go job pick, I would go to the website where I found it. You're going to click on the page, and you see it's on the Guyana Chronicles. So if I just click on it right here, it's going to take me to where this picture was found. What you guys are going to do is you're going to go up here to the URL. You're going to highlight it. You're going to right-click it. You're going to copy the URL. And then when you go back into your job pick, you're going to type in something that you want. Like I'm going to say poet pick. Once you do that, you're going to highlight it. Then once you highlight it, you're going to right-click it, and you guys are going to link it. So once I've linked it, I can paste that URL and I can apply it. So that way, when I click on any of these pictures, get out of here. It takes me to where you find the pictures. This is a little, oh, hi, how you doing? No, I don't need anything right now. I don't know. Questions? Our staff's here to help. No, not right now because I can't afford this. So this is a little research project. Again, getting you an idea about what certain things you want in life. You're going to do this over the next couple days, and after you do this, you're going to do a short little essay. You're going to do a short little essay. Hold on, Jamie. I know. I think they're going to like this. You're going to do a short little essay where you're going to write a rough draft about knowing what you want now as far as job, home, vehicles, places to live, wants. How is doing well in school now going to help you get these things you want? What do you need out of education? What do you need to do now to help you get all these future things you want? Then after you do that rough draft, you're going to create a final draft on Google Docs, and then we'll be done for the week. As always, Pirates, if you have any questions, please message me on Schoolology. Thank you very much, and have a super sparkly day.